Good afternoon, family. Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos, La Diosa Dominicana, La Santera. Welcome to episode 93. I am definitely laid up today. I am definitely late in terms of my daily routine and practice and my rituals because yesterday I had a really bad fall and injured my hand, my wrist, my writing arm really badly, and spent the entire day and evening at the emergency room. And so I surrender. That's the title of today's diary. And so sometimes things happen in our lives that force us to stop, slow down, and look at what it is that we're doing. It was interesting to fall the way I fell yesterday. You know, I kind of felt backwards on my ass and just slammed my wrist into the floor. And for a while, I thought that I could just like kind of keep pushing and keep going. And yesterday was really a beautiful day. I was attending a spiritual retreat all day. It was an all-day retreat for women, and it was really interesting to see me fucking fall as soon as I walk into the space. Like I walk into the space and busted my ass. And, once I got past the embarrassment and humiliation of my grand entrance, I sat my ass down and I was trying to be really present, but the pain was there. And I was trying to massage it and work it out and was trying to write because it was also an intensive kind of writing day, a day to sort of reflect on, the areas of my life and process some things. And I, something stopped me. Something stopped me from writing. And so I decided for a while that I would just listen. And as the day progressed, I tried to do everything everyone else was doing, right? Writing and participating in the activities. And I took a Tai Chi class that I hoped would help, kind of like the movements would help to sort of send me healing energy. And that was beautiful. But the pain, like there were so many moments during Tai Chi that I wanted to walk out of the class and keep it moving. But I stuck it out and I just kind of stayed and, you know, tried to front like I wasn't in pain. And then went to lunch, and during lunch I went and I bought ice so that I could ice my hand. And I figured, I could just stick it out. Let me just get something to soothe the pain for now, and I'm gonna hang in there and I'm gonna finish this day and I'm gonna finish this day strong. I could not. I actually could no longer take the pain. I had taken the pain long enough. I mean, I had fallen at 10 in the morning and I was still in the space at 2. So for 4 hours, I was like in excruciating pain. And finally, I couldn't hold back the tears anymore. And I got up and called my girlfriend and asked her to please come get me and take me to the ER. And for me, that's a really big deal because I can take a lot of pain and I really don't like going to the hospital. And so for me to say, I surrender, I can't take it anymore, I need help, was a big deal. And so I sat in the corner waiting for, my girlfriend to get there. And I sat in the space and I really wanted to be in this retreat and in this workshop with these amazing women. But I couldn't. And I was waiting for the right time to sort of make my exit without being super, super disruptive. And finally, I told the facilitator that I had to leave. That part of my self-care was that I needed to go to the emergency room to get my hand checked. And I said goodbye to everyone and cried and cried and cried. And the pain just kind of traveled up my arm. It was just like, it's this piercing, horrible pain. And yeah, then I went to the hospital. All that to say that I am super bummed because I'm in my week 12 of the Artist's Way, and how interesting that this shit happened on my week 12, the beginning at the top of my week 12, my last week of the Artist's Way path to creative recovery. And I have made incredible breakthroughs, but something has slowed me down. Something has asked me to, it's all in the way you see things, right? It's a matter of perspective. You know, my girlfriend and I were talking about how I fell yesterday and how I could look at that. I could look at it as, you know, sort of something that was stopping me, or I could be pissed off and angry about it. And I wasn't, you know, I wasn't angry that I fell or wasn't blaming anyone but I understood that, you know, something was asking me to just kind of slow down. And so now I'm forced to, because this is the hand, this is the shmoney hand, yo. This is the Cardi B making money moves, and so I need to kind of chill and seek help. You know, help going to the bathroom, help getting dressed. And so I surrender is a word that I learned in my creative process in terms of honoring the craft. Surrendering as I'm writing is just trusting the process, right? So surrendering right now where I'm at is trusting that me, my hand isn't broken. I don't have to have surgery, thank God. It's a really bad sprain, and the muscles and nerves will heal with time, and I'll be back to writing and filling pages in no time. But now I'm being called to sort of surrender and reflect. Think about some of the things that I've been writing and creating and building, and trusting that all of this is for my higher good, and nothing is delaying me from arriving where I'm supposed to be. And so I can look at it from a positive lens, and not beat myself up. Yeah, I'm sad that I can't start week 12, but I can read. I can read. I can record notes on my iPhone. I have one hand, so I can type one, you know, I can type slowly. And I have people who are willing to type for me, which is kind of nice. And so with that, yeah, how can we surrender, right? How can we see something that seems fucked up that happens to our life? How could we see it as something that could benefit us? How could we find the positive in something that seems negative, right? All right, let's meditate, everyone, because I'm in a little bit of pain and I want to rest. Close your eyes and get comfortable. Let's take some deep breaths in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep breathing. Think about something that happened recently, today or yesterday or last week, something really fucked up, or something that you might have been quick to respond to, agitated by someone. How could you have reacted to a certain scenario differently? How could you see you're running late? You know, one of the things that slows me down when I'm running late, whether it's a train delay or the fact that I get down my hill to go to work and I forgot my glasses, and then I have to turn back because I know that if I don't go back home to get my glasses, I won't be able to see anything all day long. Sometimes I view those delays as something that was protecting me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to get on the train that day. Maybe there was going to be a car accident. Maybe I could be, you know, injured. How could I turn something that feels like, oh, this is so fucked up, this could ruin my day, and see it as something that could be for your highest good? Something that the universe is just giving to you that seems like it's a punishment, but in reality, it's a blessing. How could we see things as a blessing rather than make it seem so fucked up and negative? What's something you could have seen differently from last week? I'm sorry, I'm in a little bit of pain right now. It really is about this act of surrender is really about how can we surrender and breathe into these moments that feel so horrible and turn it on its head and flip it and analyze it and see it differently, from a different perspective with some clarity, right? That's what we're being called to do. And so when you're ready, come out of meditation. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a lot of pain right now, fam. So what I can do is just trust. Surrender is trusting that things are happening for us, for our highest good, even when it doesn't feel good, you know? And so, with that, let's set an intention. My intention for today is to just take care of myself, to just rest, and trust that I will be healed soon. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Peace. As soon as I can get this thing to stop,